helping the community out, not just the community. This isn't for me. I just want to let everybody know that this documentary thing this year ain't for me. It's for the community.
The music that you're putting out and the message that you're sending out, is that message gonna help that kid graduate from high school? Is it gonna help that kid graduate from college? Will that kid live to the age that God promised us, I think was 80? Or is that song, those lyrics that you are putting out there, gonna make that kid end up in the penitentiary for life or on death row, make that kid kill his brother, make that kid kill his mom, make that kid kill his next door neighbor or his classmate? I just need you to think about that to yourself while you're cashing your checks.
One of the problems with rappers now is lyricism. Not just lyricism, but I believe every beat, every instrumental, any beat maker or producer makes is sacred. So it's beautiful. Now, when you have these rappers who get on these beats, these beautiful sacred beats, and start talking trash, and say, you know, I'm holding my gun, running up the block. What message is that conveying? But I'm just saying, it's this message that you sending. You know, kids want to get high and drunk to that. You know, smoke a blunt, go to a party. You know, pop some pills. You know, take out the gun. You know, start. You know, all that. And it's conveying the message, and it's really conveying a bad message, I think, because, you know, listen to the stuff, they following that because that's their role model. So whatever he doing, and who he's hanging out with, and whoever he's with, you know, Bloods or whoever he's doing, brothers and sisters looking at that, and that's what really makes me angry is these brothers and sisters looking at this, thinking it's okay, and following that, and not really looking at what's happening, what's behind that message. A lot of the rappers claim that it's more, how do I explain this? It's more venting, but I believe it's not just about the venting process. A lot of kids don't know that, so they need to make their message clear.
My prayers go out to these rap artists because what it does is it shows me that they have been misinformed by misinformed people. They have been misinformed by even their peers, the people that in their community, or even family members have misinformed them. The so-called black man in America is a statistic. What we are seeing with the drug dealers and gang members that are still active are people who have an image to protect. They have found an identity that is acceptable in the multitude in the community that they're in. Far as you, young man, going to school, getting your education, going to church with your dad or your mom and doing something positive, listening to positive music, you may have 2 or 3 people that will join in with you and clap their hands or give you a hug and say good job. The music that has the profanity in it, the calling women B's and H's and disrespecting our sisters and our mothers and these different type of things, and the violence and the guns, there's a whole lot of people who are not about change, who are the audience of these people who are not about change. On the streets, the people who refuse to do right, to do positive, to be a part of change and peace, go to the record stores with their money on their paychecks and spend big money to listen to their messenger. Tell them how to become a better thug. Tell them how to kill, how to steal, and how to destroy. And because they're motivated because they're of the same people. Nothing has to change about them. If they're people of hate, this rapper is a person of hate. And every time he opens his mouth, he breathes out hate. He breathes out anger. He breathes out frustration. And then money is placed by the stack, to breathe out cruelty, to breathe out hatred into your community. So now what it is by satellite and by TV. You understand me? These subliminal messages are poured out into the children as they grow from the age of 5 to the age of 21. They have never heard anything positive. All they hear is negative. So what is going on today is it's almost like the youth, before they change, they would rather be accepted in the negative. So our community is hurting. You see the violence, you see the killing, you see the separatism out here, and it's not black and white. It's black on black crime. What part are you playing in that? I'm gonna say this and end this. When a kid wakes up in the morning and he turns on his CD and he listens to one of your records that's saying, "You be, I hate you, I'm gonna shoot you, I'm gonna kill you," in the morning for breakfast. Then for lunch he turns it on and listens to it again. "You be, you this, and you MF, and I hate you." And then for dinner, "You be, you H, I hate you." When he goes to sleep at night, he turns the radio on and listens to it while he's going to sleep. "You be, I hate you." You're talking about 24 hours a day of this record playing in his head. To when he turns it off, it's still playing in his head. This is all that is going into this kid's head. And then you wonder why this kid is in a gang, why this kid is carrying a gun, why this kid is hitting his classmates with bats, throwing up gang signs, disrespectful to his mother, his father, his grandmother, to authority figures. Because nothing else has been put inside of this kid but the subliminal messages of hate and violence. What part of that in your heart, if you dig deep in your heart, rap artist, can you say, "I'm okay with that"? When you look on the news and see the killings and the onslaught and the bloody bodies all over our states, our 50 states, and question the family members, what type of music did they listen to? I just wanted to put that out there to just beg of you to think, please think of that and find in your heart, if there's still some type of love and compassion in your heart, to say, you know what, enough is enough. I want to be a part of change. I want to help somebody like somebody one day helped me. You got the money, you've got thousands and thousands and millions, some of you millions of dollars. Okay, now, how about to put back into the community?